Another backyard special on Roopster 760. Let's bring everybody in once again. As you see the thumbnail right there, it's going to be the Canadian silent assassin Dennis versus Chuck. Man, we need to get Chuck a new name. It's like Chuck. There it is.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
We're back. And as you can see, I'm hosting another backyard tournament for Chuck. But this time, guess what? There he is. Welcome, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome
me
to
in the flesh.
What's that, Chuck?
Says me in the flesh, buddy.
Yep.
All right.
In the flesh. And
I know,
welcome,
Chuck.
Dennis.
Yep.
And welcome, Hector.
Thank you for having me. Good to be here.
Well, I'm gonna put you to work. So in reality, that I'm glad you're here because we do have to do a lot of counting and a lot of adding, especially if they hit a lot of 3s and 4s. By that time, it just takes too many fingers. So
I know Chuck's been itching to play here. I know he's been saying he can't scratch anything because he just can't play, but now he's ready to go and he's ready to get after it.
Exactly.
So, it's been a while since I've seen him on stream. I think the last time he was on stream, I think he was playing meat. It's been a while back, so it's good to have him back on here.
It's definitely been a while.
Tournament.
Yeah, he actually took the spot of Shane, and I don't know how, but we haven't seen Shane now. I don't know what happened to the guy, but other than that, Chuck all of a sudden appeared. So, good luck, Chucky, trying to win your own tournament. You do have, like I said, you do have the silent assassin ready to rain on your parade today. Hector knows, more than anybody else. He's been playing very good, right, Hector?
Yeah, we've been playing on Discord a lot lately, and he's been playing really, really well. He has some wins against me on Discord. I have some wins against him, but seeing the past year and a half, seeing his progress, seeing him play before and seeing him play now, it's night and day. I mean, you can tell he's practicing with purpose. He's doing drills. He's putting his head down and grinding, doing his thing, and really getting better. And it shows, Dennis. It really shows. So congrats to you, man. Yep.
We've definitely talked about it, and we said if there was an award out there that we can hand out for the most improved player, Dennis, you definitely are one of those.
Yep.
So, like I said, it's always a pleasure watching you play. You are going up against Chuck, and I mean, Chuck. Anybody that's played Chuck, that he has no quit in him, of course, just like you. So that is going to make a great match tonight. So good luck to both of you. We're going to go ahead and get the show started. Let me show you guys how all this is playing out. But before that, make sure you guys like this, share it, like Darren says, even to somebody you don't like, if it ain't that good. And
let's go over the rules real quick, Ruben, and then I'll pick my horse.
Subscribe, and let's get on with the rules. Here goes. I'm gonna put you to work, buddy.
All right. So we have some action tonight. 9-ball, backyard billiards style. The rules is first one is each ball counts as 1 point. If you make a ball on the break, and you don't take ball in hand, and you run all the way out, it's 15 points. If you break dry and take ball in hand, you get 10 points maximum. If you leave the ball where it lies and play where the cue ball sits, you can do 12 points maximum. If you scratch on the break, it's automatic ball in hand. Put it anywhere on the table and play for 10. Now, if you pocket the balls, and you still scratch, those balls don't count. They're dead balls. The 9 ball needs to be called. And if you do an early combination, early 9 or a carom or something like that, the 9 ball counts as 5 points. And each player will be playing 10 racks, and the highest points will win tonight.
And if you're on the 9 and you do fluke it, it doesn't count. It's just that's the last ball. It wouldn't be no point in spotting it back up and shooting it. So if you miss the last ball on your called pocket, it's just the end of the rack.
You heard it from Chuck. I think you muted, Ruben. I think you're muted.
All right, sorry. Yeah, we had that happen last night during that last night match with J-Mac. We knew he was going for the corner pocket, but it rattled and it went in the opposite pocket. So now we know if it doesn't go to the pocket called, it's basically a dead game after that.
Now, I will say this though, before you go, the horses, my pick will be Dennis. That's the bottom line. But I will say this: Dennis hasn't beat Chuck before on stream, and that's going to play a part in his head. He might be battling demons trying to get that win from Chuck. But I think Dennis, every time somebody picks against Dennis, it comes out and bites him in the rear end. So I'm not going to make that mistake tonight. I'm picking Dennis.
Definitely. We've seen a lot of people disappointed. Not that they didn't want Dennis to win, but they thought they had it in the bag, and all of a sudden, here comes Dennis.
All the time, every time.
Yep, all the time, every time.
Yep.
So let me finish up. If you guys are wondering how to join us, or, not on this tournament, but to play with us as well, tell them what they need to do, Hector.
Well, first of all, you got to have a burning desire to play pool and have a passion to play and put your talent, the whole world can see. And that takes some guts right there. And you got to have a pool table, whether it's your pool table or a pool table at the pool hall or your friend's pool table, wherever. Just have a pool table. And you got to have internet. You can do cell phone signal, LTE, 5G, or you can have your own Wi-Fi.
It sounds like you work for a cable company.
And that's all you need. That's it. That's all you need. And of course, you gotta have some kind of equipment, whether it's a $2 stick or Predator Q, whatever you can shoot. That's what you need. All right.
All I wanted him to do was read what's on the board. So send an email to backyardbilliards2002@yahoo.com. All right. So you don't have to have a lot of threads on your tire to play. You don't have to have the right PSI on each tire. You don't have to have a full tank of gas. Just a burning desire. Right, Hector?
Right. You don't have to be professional. He takes all levels. And like you said, any email you want to send him, he'll accept all emails. He's not gonna, he'll read them all, he'll put you on real quick.
Let me show you guys real quick the bracket. This is where we stand. We do have an update, which J-Mac, if you see J-Mac versus Rush, he did advance on yesterday's show. If you missed it, you will catch it on Roopster 760. Most of the rest of the matches, they're probably going to be on Backyard Billiards. So keep an eye out for that. Just go to Backyard Billiards on YouTube if you haven't subscribed to him yet. And there it is. This is the last one. Like I said, there's Dennis and Shane, but Shane is dropped out and Chuck took his spot. So that is the last spot to fill. And that tournament, you can see I'll be playing Marco soon. Tim will be playing the winner of tonight's match. Hector will be playing J-Mac. And Wolf will be playing Darren. And it is a double elimination, so nobody's out yet. So, like I said yesterday, it's been 84 years, but we'll get it done. Right, Chuck?
Yes, sir. We'll get it done. Especially when you help them.
Exactly. I'm always happy to help you, Chuck. And like I said, I do appreciate your help as well, Hector. And Darren, I know it's late out there for you and you couldn't make it today, but We always appreciate your help, and thank you for all the work you do. Any overlays, all this stuff you're looking at it, that is all Mr. Edit One, Darren himself. So thank you, Darren, for everything you do for the pool community. As always, you are missed right now and appreciated. So, and as far as thanking everybody, I would like to thank our live audience. Of course, we got Ken Allen joining us. Oh, look at that. We got Roopster 760 as well. Oh, that's me. Hey, I'm on TV. And then, of course, we got Jeff Fun with 9 Ball. And then we got everybody else joining us. Anthony, Rick Ward. Always happy to see you. And Jimmy, I see you there, buddy. Thank you for dropping in and showing up. So
it's good to have the loyal crew there watching.
Exactly. And if you haven't experienced the live action, we always recommend it because there's nothing like watching it live, right, Hector?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so we did a
awesome
semi coin flip or whatever you want to call it. We did a flip earlier.
Yep.
Dennis did not get that one, so Chuck will be going first. Chuck, any word for your opponent tonight?
Just hit him well, buddy.
You shoot well as well. You shoot well, Chuck.
All right, let's get it on.
All right, good luck, guys.
All right, let's get it on. So let's
leave it all on the table.
We're gonna check out Chuck's new camera angle today. Let's start it off with the overview. All right, Chuck, whenever you're ready.
Looks good, Chuck.
Oh, ball down. Oh, look at that. Look at that layout.
Wow.
I don't think we got that yesterday.
That's beautiful right there.
So we got 1 ball down. It looks like Chuck. So if he shoots it from where it's at, he does have a possibility of getting 15 points. If he takes ball in hand, he'll be going for 10. Looks like he's shooting from where it's at, so Chuck is going for 15. Nice shot. Look at that, Hector. What did you think about that?
He has a little work to do, but he's on the right side of the ball. He can still, do some things right here.
Oh, something hopped. Did you hear it?
Yeah,
I think he miscued.
Yeah, I miscued on.
Oh man, tough break there, Chuck. You were looking good. Look at the leave, even with the miscue. All right, so that was 1 ball down plus the one he made, so that gives him a total of 2. All right, let's go over to Dennis, which right now that miscue is music to his ears.
Let them an opening and get a head start right here.
Yes. Oh, look at that. 1 ball down so far. 2 down. Man, I don't think we had a dry break on last night's game, right? That was a first.
Everybody made a ball. Yep. Yeah, this 2 ball is rough right here. I think he's straight in on the 1 ball. He's on the rail, so it's kind of tough to really dig into it to get some action on the cue ball. So it definitely has a little predicament right here for sure.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes for 15 since he made a ball on the break, or if he takes ball in hand and goes for 12 or 10. Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like he's lining up for a 15. He's going to think about it.
I think I will.
All right. I think that is a smart choice. He knows Chuck only has 2 points right now.
Yeah.
So this might be a nice jump on Chuck.
Yeah, this is the key shot right here. If he gets on the 2 ball, he should do some damage here.
Little rubby dub on the 6, but he should be good.
Yeah, he got some angle. He can break up. He can hit the 4 ball for sure from here. But the question is what's going to happen after he makes a 2 ball? How's it going to end up?
Run into the 4 and the 5, probably. more comfortable doing this, so.
Oh,
Wow.
tough break. So it looks like Dennis came with a solid 3, right?
Yep. 3 points.
Yeah, that's already a lead, though.
Got a lead. Hold on to it.
Let me add this up. Like I said, this is the hardest part of the show. So that was rack number 1. We got Chuck at 2 and Dennis at 3. So Hector, so far, it's always rough at the beginning because there is nerves in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, the first rack's always rough. Get the jitters out and kind of get loosened up, get that wrist loose, get that grip loose, start feeling it, trying to get dialed in, trying to get in stroke.
Yep. All right, looks like Chuck is ready. I'm gonna give him this view right now. Might give him a little better luck, and then we could change throughout the shooting. All right, Chuck, fire it up. Well, I tell you what, I know what side Chuck likes to break from.
Dry break.
Chuck,
A little rough break there. Rough break.
It's been 45 breaks since we had a dry break. You just ruined our streak. All right, so Chuck most likely will take ball in hand. I don't even think he could see. Yeah, it's a rough spot.
He could see it, but it was rough shot.
Yeah, it's definitely in a rough spot. Yeah, definitely, Jeff. He says you should need to stay a point ahead. That's
shot,
another fellow Canadian. Always nice to see Jeff and Devin battling it out.
That's a nice shot, Chuck.
Nice. Ooh, is he lined up with a 9?
No.
Oh, sounded again, Chuck. Did you miscue again?
No, it is a miss.
Oh, tough break. So that was 1. All right. You guys are being generous to each other today, but when me and Hector play, for some reason, nobody misses, right, Hector? Does it feel like that?
We all miss sometimes, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm telling you, every time we're up, it seems like we're always trying to catch up to everybody by 10 points. Oh, there it is. Makes the wing ball. And, ooh, well, I'll tell you what, it's in a good spot for later on. And look at the 1 ball, Hector. He has a very good look at it.
That's money right there.
This is the rack right here.
So you got 1 on the break then?
Yep, you got 1 on the break. Ooh, there it is. Dennis is going for
He's off and running, folks. Can he get the job done?
Well, that ball's in a good spot. Look at that. Nice shot. Ooh, how far is it from the side? I think he does have.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He has a good angle, too, to get. Yeah, he should be good here.
And this is one of the few players that you'll see with 2 gloves. We call him 2 gloves Dennis sometimes. Oh, nice.
Ooh, touchy shot there. I thought he was going to stay above the 7. I didn't know he could go behind it.
Look at that. This is where that stroke's going to have to come in. Oh,
yeah, it looks like his timing was off a little bit. That shot's all about timing.
All right, but that did give him a solid 4 points. All right, let me add up this score. Like I said, this is about the hardest part of that.
7-3 right now.
Yep. So Yeah, I'm telling you, Dennis looked like he was about to take off, and one bad shot on this game stops your run.
Yeah, he was straight in. He had some distance, so that was a tough shot. I mean, he had to draw back, power draw. You know, it's always kind of tough sometimes.
And that was rack number 2. When we get to rack number 5, we will be taking a break. All right, let's get this show going. It is midnight, by the way, over where Chuck is at. Now, tell me that ain't a burning desire.
12:30.
12:30, yep.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chuck. All right, Chuck, fire it up. Ooh, looks like you got the wing. Nope, the wing ball stayed. Another dry break. That is 2 dry breaks for Chuck.
The one ball's in the. If he goes by that ball in the pocket, if he should be good.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Can't
he's
tell if
gonna.
it goes by.
Ooh, if he shoots from here, could get a 12, right? Oh, that was risky. Yeah, that
He
was
went
dead.
for it though. He's showing some heart, which we got to
Yeah,
respect that.
this is 1 rack, so that was a 0 for Chuck. All right, let's go back over to Dennis. So far, I think Dennis has had the best run so far. All right, Dennis, fire it up. All right, 1 ball down. And look at that. He has a nice look at that one.
Another one.
Man, whatever he's doing it right. He just, like I said, the jitters in the first racks.
Take notes if you need your break to be better.
All right, Dennis going for a 15.
And I can't see the 2.
Yep, looks like
I thought he was gonna go
second.
inside there and come on the other side of the table.
All right. You don't have to call it. Oh,
That's a foul.
Man. Tough break there, Dennis. So he does have another 2 points.
Well, he's nickel and diamond Chuck. Little by little, he's still winning.
Yep, definitely.
He's going to change this awfully quickly.
Like I said, 1 rack changed everything, right?
Yep. Chuck's still in the game. I mean, you get table run here, table run there, break and run, he'd be wide open and way ahead.
Definitely. All right, so that put Dennis at 9, and Chuck unfortunately got a 0 on the last one. At 3.
Yeah. There.
All right, Chuck, when you're ready, fire it up. All right, 1 ball down, and he's got a nice spread. Looks like he might be taking ball in hand. 1 ball looks like it's on the short rail closest to us. All right, Chuck going for 10. He runs this out. It could put him at 13 just like that, right, Hector?
Yep, right in the game. He knows he's right in the game. Got to dial it in here.
Yeah, Chuck ain't got no quit. I've been up on him about 9 racks, and all of a sudden, he's like within reach.
Come on, do something.
Man, it sounded a little funny, didn't it?
I think he's behind the ball.
Yeah, like I said, for some reason, it's just it's the sound of it. He definitely wanted to do some English on it, and it did not take.
Yeah, he was trying to hold the angle a little bit inside English, I think, and he kind of got overzealous on it.
So far, his highest run is 1, right?
2.
2. Right. He doesn't have to call anything right here. It is 9-ball rules. The only thing he would have to call is the 9, but it still could go in another pocket at this stage, and all we do is spot it.
And he'll keep shooting if the ball he wants to, if illegal hit goes in.
Yeah, Rick, you could hear it.
I'm gonna call the 9-ball in this corner just in case.
All right.
All right.
Is there room in between the 4 and the cue ball?
Oh yeah. There's room.
Be careful with the foul.
I got about almost half a ball. I don't even need a bridge.
Yeah, if he kicks it a certain way, good things can happen if he makes it.
Not 9-ball here just in case.
All right, 9-ball there. He is shooting away from the cue ball, so it does give him a better chance not to foul.
Oh
get in
wow!
there.
Hit it twice, didn't go in. Wow,
Oh,
unlucky
that's a
there.
bad roll right there. So he did get another 3.
That's his first 3, Ruben.
Yep. So that gets him at 6. All right, Dennis is all ready. Man, these guys are being nice to each other today. All right, Dennis, fire it up. Look at that.
Man.
I don't think I've seen somebody have a
My
look at that
gosh.
one so much.
Man, telling you, Ruben.
Yeah,
you better,
J-Mac was getting nice spreads, but he never had a look at the 1 ball.
Yeah.
All right, so Dennis is going for another 15. Ooh, nice
Good
shot.
shot, Dennis. Nice use of draw. Kill that ball off the rail. Still got a good angle.
Trying to wonder what to do with that 3. The next ball, it looks like it's the 5. Oh, what a shot. Got a little rub on that 8, which helped him.
He played that shot a little different than I would have played it, but it worked out. You got to come with it here.
Yeah, if that 8 ball wasn't in the way of that 5, it would have been an easy 3-5, but he had to put that cube on the other side of that 5 to open up a pocket.
Gonna call the 9 in the corner.
Oh, nice call. So he doesn't have to call the 5, but he's definitely trying to make that. And just in case he bumps the 9, he's calling it. That's a veteran move right there. Look at that. Nice shot. Nice attempt on the 9.
Did he make 2 balls on a break, Ruben?
He made 1. Right now, Dennis is on his highest run so far.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good try. All right. So that is a 5. Dennis at 14. So Hector, they're definitely being nice to each other.
Yeah, the break is definitely on Dennis's favor, but I think he's maybe a little bit tentative. I think is a word. He's just not quite totally dialed in on his shape. I think Chuck needs to get the breakdown a little better, and I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, definitely. It's very. I mean, this is too many racks for Chuck not to start taking off.
Yeah,
He
I'm
has
sure
been
he will,
dealing
though.
with some rough weather out there, so I mean, anything could affect this game. But let's put Chuck and fire it up, Chuck. I look like one down.
It's like all the balls are always clustered up on that side of the table pretty much
Yeah,
every
there's
time he
always
breaks.
something around that 8 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, around that 9.
It makes it tough when you have to deal with those clusters like that.
All right. The chef is hanging his apron and hat. He's going to be taking a nap.
Have a good night, Anthony. Take care, Ben.
Yeah, last night he had to check the back of his eyelids, remember? You hear that sound?
I didn't quite hear it that time.
See, last time he was wondering what to do with that 4 for the same reason.
You missed it.
Oh, tough break there.
I just can't get it going, guys.
You're all right, Chuck. Just get that break.
So that's 2 down.
That was a 2 for Chuck.
Dennis. Yeah, I mean, Chuck is 1 rack away. Definitely still in it.
Yep.
Man, he keeps making that. And look at that. He is 2 down and has a nice look at the.
Wow. Man, that's beautiful. That's art right there. Breaking like that 1 ball just dressing up for you.
Yes. Nice touch.
Yeah, he's having good breaks, but he's having trouble finishing the rack. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, it is a
3,
late
5.
one. So that is 3 down. 3, right?
Yes.
Yep, 6 on the table. Yep.
All right, that puts Dennis at 17. Man, Hector, like I said, when me and you play, it seems like we're trying to catch up to the. They're within 1 rack so far. They're both having a rough start. And that was rack number 5. So,
Yeah, I tell you right now, these guys are known to have excellent second halves. So I'm looking forward to seeing fireworks here.
yeah, we are going to take a break right now. Not a break, but let's talk to these gentlemen and see what they have to do. We already know what Chuck needs to do. But let's see what's really going on right now. And like I said, it is a late one. So, Chuck, this is the half of the break. If you guys haven't liked or shared it or commented or subscribed, make sure you guys do so. Because like I said, you know, what would Chuck do? He would go do all those 4 things right now.
Yeah, doing this, guys, is definitely nerve-wracking. When you're showing your skills to the world and you're trying to, it's pressure because you can't miss on this kind of format. You know, you break, and once you miss, it's over. So that's pressure, and it's a little bit nervy. So, these guys are putting it out there, and you got to give respect to these people. So,
yep. I'd like to say a big shout out to Nick. What's up, Nick?
what's up, Nick?
So you
Nicholas.
can see Chuck is cleaning his balls out. So I got a feeling it might be cold in there right now. Chuck, can you do the half real quick? So Dennis, we've been liking your break, man. We're admiring your break.
Yeah, I seen what J-Mac had for racking the balls, but I've been working at it today and just seeing where I want to hit on the cue ball to get them to spread. And I had one rack that did 5 balls down. I had 3 in a row that I made 3 balls down. So I'm right in the area that I need to be.
Man, well, whatever you're doing great. The only thing is, of course, is you got to finish those racks because J-Mac, he had to go for 10s. He ended up getting 4 10s last night, but he had he says he could have got 10 10s, but like I said, you still got to finish them racks. So the only difference is he never really had a look at the 1, which you've already got that pretty dialed in. So if you could survive tonight and work on the rest, I mean, you're definitely gonna be a tough cookie to beat on this tournament. So good luck on the rest of the match. Let's see what's going on with Chuck. Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, my balls have got moisture on it. How I showed you how it gets like moist and filmy on the kind of like a film on the ball, so it's not acting right.
Yeah, like I said, even on the hit, it sounds like the chalk is just not gripping when you're hitting it. It's sliding on you every time you hit it. I mean, if you guys ever put a little bit of water in somebody's chalk, not that I've done it, not that I've known to do it, not that I've done it once.
Not you, man, not you.
But it definitely sounds like that. So good luck, Chuck. I seen you cleaning your balls as we were starting the half. So you want to say anything to your fans out there?
Just don't count me out yet, guys.
We're not counting you out, Joe. We've seen you shoot, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing
You got
rolling.
5 more racks. Who's gonna take it home, guys? 5 more racks. That's all you got.
Oh, that sounded much better.
A lot better break there for sure.
You can even hear it. Look at that. 2 balls down right off the gate. His best break of the night so far. You don't have nothing disturbing.
Chuck can definitely get back in the game right here with this rack. All the balls are open.
Nicholas was having the same issue like Chuck. Sounds better too. Got some good advice from Jeff from Fun with 9 Ball. Keep your balls clean.
Nice shot, now. Chuck.
You don't hear that little
small tester there. Good stroke.
So Chuck did the right thing. He's on his highest run now. Oh, tough break there, Chuck.
He tried to hit that nipple and trying to cook inside English, but he didn't hit the ball full enough, and that's what happens.
All right, but I'm telling you, that was his highest run. He had 4. So, Chuck, word of advice, I would wipe him in between every rack, buddy.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, let's go back over to Dennis. which, as you can see, Dennis is in his socks. I don't think those balls are going to get any moisture on him. All right, Dennis, fire it up. Got one down. Oh, cue ball was almost going to take a drink. Looks like he might get ball in hand. It is tough spot, so he's definitely going for 10 with one ball down.
Good spread, though.
And we got Perry joining us.
What's up, Perry?
Nice to see you, Perry. Ooh, nice shot. Look at that. Perfect spot. I think this is going to be his highest run so far.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, he definitely didn't want to go that far. Now he's going to go probably get shorty.
Yes.
Yep, going for a shorter
That
cue.
wall super close right there. Yep.
Yeah. He wanted a smaller drawback, a little bit small, because he didn't want to be too close to that 5 ball. Oh, nice shot. Nice recovery. But look at that. Goes back in the same spot. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, luckily he had the perfect angle, though, to do that, what he just did. Even with the ball on the rail like that.
Yeah, that was not easy whatsoever. Especially after watching, your opponent scratch by following a ball.
Exactly. That was in my mind.
Yep. Yeah, that's always on a player's mind. Oh, nice shot. There it is. I said his
Nice
highest
smooth
run.
stroke, Dennis.
Nice shot. 2 balls away from seeing our first
Table run.
Yep, our first table run. Oh, looking good.
Fancy.
Too hard.
Well,
Side
Dennis
pocket.
is a master at
Straight
the
in.
wrist. Let's see if he goes for a bank or the side pocket. If you want to remove the template, Dennis, that way it doesn't interfere with anything. Looks like he's measuring for a bank.
Bank.
All right. He makes this, he'll get a solid 10 points. Look
Nice,
at that.
Dennis. Man.
There it is.
Finish with some style.
It's been 84 years since we've seen a run from these guys. But we finally got one, Dennis. Thank you.
The first
bro.
10 of tonight. Good shooting, Dennis.
Nice shooting.
My strategy had to end at some point.
Yeah, I would have cut that ball in there, but I'm not Dennis.
All right, let me go ahead and update the score. So, Hector, both guys, we actually seen an improvement from both guys.
Yeah, but Dennis is putting his foot down and is on Chuck's throat. So we'll see if Chuck can escape the pressure.
Yeah, like I said, Dennis, he was nice and quiet, but now he's like, "Oh, Chucky, you want to clean your balls? No, not on my time, buddy." Right?
I don't have time for that.
Exactly.
Every other match I've gone with Chuck, I've broken Rand in the first or second rack and lit a fire under him. So this one I waited a while.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yep, he's playing chess out there, Dennis. He's playing chess out there.
So there it is. So far, after rack number 6, we got Chuck at 12 and Dennis at 27 with a high run of 10. And Dennis, your high run will continue if you make a ball on the break. All right, Chuck. Fire it up. Oh, nice. I'm telling you, let me tell you how close this game is. If
Good
he
break,
gets a
Chuck.
15, which I don't think he'll go for the 15 now, but if he gets a 15, believe it or not, that would tie it. So he's one rack away from tying it.
But even if he does a table run, that puts pressure on Dennis to put some points on the board. It puts pressure on your opponent.
Oh, I'm telling you, Chuck is good for a break and run in about 3 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. When it rains, it pours, man.
There's still a lot of pool. You're 4 more racks, Chuck. Yeah, this game's very mental. One thing Chuck wants to do is try to get his mental game back in.
Yeah.
Oh, nice try, Chuck.
Yeah, I thought he put that the cue ball on the one ball a little bit steep. I thought that's what I thought on that one.
So that was a 3. Puts Chuck at 15. And right now, Dennis's run still continues. If he makes a ball on the break, which he hasn't missed a ball on the break yet. Fire it up. There it is. Oh, look at that.
That's 3 balls down. Oh my gosh. Where's the 3 ball at? Which one's the 3 ball?
Right there, the red one.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Yeah. So he's got 3 down, a high run of 13 so far. But yeah, he definitely needed to get ball in hand, going for another 10. Yeah, he definitely wanted more angle on that. He probably would have got in the same spot without ball in hand, but
I didn't understand what he's trying to do there. I wasn't sure what
he was trying to drift to the middle of the table. Yep,
yeah.
right there. But
he didn't hit that ball very hard.
Hopefully I get movement on the 8 too.
Nice shot.
Good recovery.
Good recovery. All right, he's en route for another 10 and a high run of 20 if he finishes these next 3 balls. He wants more angle than that, but he's still fine. He's just going to have to put a little bit more power behind it, but he's definitely letting his stroke loose after every stroke he takes. Man, that sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow. He took a risk there, but he hit that ball good. He put a good stroke on it. Oh, you missed. I thought you made it.
No,
the ball stayed there.
7.
All right, so that was a high run of 17.
That was 7. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking hit the rail first on that one and kind of take your medicine and just kind of go for a long shot.
Yeah, I think he had the right idea. It's just he needed to avoid more of the side of the face. I mean, those pockets are brutal. just by playing Dennis several times and seeing him play, those pockets almost play like diamonds. You got to have a perfect stroke for them. They do go in, but they will make you pay.
Right.
Let me update this. And meanwhile, like I said, Chuck is done cleaning his balls again, I think. So definitely, that's been the story of tonight, right, Hector?
Yeah, Chuck can't get it together. He's just trying to do everything he can, and hopefully he can put some points on more on the board. He has 3 racks left. That's all he has left.
Yeah, he's definitely.
But he's still in the game. He can still do put some damage to Dennis and still win. Still pull this out. You can't give
All
up.
right, let's get over to Chuck and fire it up. Looks like 2 balls down. Looks like his camera up there is already glossy, so there's definitely a lot of moisture up there happening in that room right now. Did you notice that, Hector? You're muted, buddy.
Yep. The balls are not spreading how they're supposed to be.
Yeah, right now we'll ask Chuck how cold is that room. Did he take ball in hand or he's shooting it from where it's at?
I think he's shooting from where it's at.
Oh, look at that. That's a good shot.
A little bit too hard. Kind of overcooked it.
Yeah, I don't think he had. I mean, he did have a window, but man, that window was
Yeah, it was
not the window
tough.
you want to go for when you're having a struggle, especially this late in the game. Looks good. All right, Chuck scored for a 15.
He's showing some heart there. He was determined to hit that bank shot. I saw it. I could tell. He's still shooting here.
Yeah, it looks like the 4 balls either past the 8 or behind it. Or he's
Kind of
going
hard
for
to
the
tell from this angle.
Yeah. Chuck was dealing. He's been down with the internet. He's no internet for like 2 days or 3 days, right? Yep. So it was that one. All right. So that is 4 for Chuck. All right. Let's go over to Dennis, which right now Dennis is definitely having a better time on the table than Chuck right now. Man, no way. Another 3 balls on the break. Man, Hector, how does that make you feel since we're basically competing against him?
I'm telling you, I've been playing with him, and he's been breaking like that for a while now. It's nothing new to me. I'm not surprised at all. He's breaking like that for a while now.
So that's his second break with 3 balls down.
Yep.
Going for 10. Oh, beautiful shot.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay, I thought that was the other one.
No, he gave himself room.
Yeah, beautiful 3-rail shot there, Dennis.
Man, he's going to make quick work of this rack.
Oh, yeah, he's riding. He's in prime time right now. Prime time.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Commentator jinx.
That up. So that is 5 for Dennis.
I have less than.
I think his breaks are mesmerizing him. It's not to finish the rack. He's in awe of his break, and he's not concentrating on finishing the rack.
All right, so that was rack number 9. That puts Dennis at a 39. And Chuck he's struggling a little, but believe it or not, he's still in it. Running out of time, but he's still in it.
2 more racks.
Yeah, 2 15s gives him a 30. That makes 49. All right, so there it is. Everything looks good. Let's go over to Chuck. All right, Chuck, fire it up. All right, 1 ball down. A beautiful spread. Probably one of his best spreads so far, but I see a little issue with that 4 ball, but let's see what he does with it if he gets to it.
Yeah, he has some options on the 4 ball.
All right, Chuck, taking ball in hand, going for 10. Nice shot. Definitely a better sounding hit. Let's see what Chuck decided. Oh, it looks like he might get underneath it. Yeah, I don't think he liked the combo.
It might go in the other pocket, other top right corner. I can't tell if it goes.
Yeah, he's going to follow this, and he doesn't want to rub the 6. Oh, look at that. Nice
Good
shot.
Chuck.
He is
Good
on
shot,
the rail,
man.
but I think he'll be good.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good. Oh. Almost, Chuck.
Yeah, those shots are always tough when it's straight in and you're on the rail. It's you got to hit that ball. You know, you got to have perfect technique on that one.
All right, it looks like Dennis might put a lock on it right now.
So that was a 3, right?
Yep, that was at 3. All right, Dennis. Fire it up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we might see the
First dry break. Yeah, wing ball didn't go in, but he's behind the ball. Yep.
Yeah, he's
first dry break of the night.
This is the first dry break.
Man, what happened? Is this Dennis?
Yes. All right. He's going for 10. Perfect placement with the cue ball. Well, every ball he's making, he's definitely it's a harder reach for Chuck to come back.
Oh,
gonna make it.
Babied it.
Yep, babied it. So that is a 3.
That's 2. 7 on the table.
Oh, I didn't see that one up there. Thank you. I didn't see the 8 ball up there. All right. Man, Hector. I mean, we're seeing both guys struggle, but Dennis came in with the points he needed to come in. They are in the final rack. That was rack number 9. Well, what do you think about tonight's action?
Well, Chuck's been struggling. We can't say he's shooting good. He's been struggling, but You know, everybody has their nights where they kind of struggle, but you know, he's still in it. You know, he can get some early nines and some 15 points, and he can do some damage. So he's not out of it yet. One more rack.
All right, let's go over to Chuck. We're trying out Chuck. Have some fun, Chuck. He could still make some points. I mean, he could get up to 20, 30 points on this rack by getting the extra 5 points with the 9 or a 15 with a break and run.
Yeah, that 3-9 looks pretty promising. Maybe.
All right, so he did make a ball on the break. He's only had, 2 dry breaks on.
Correct. That's what I got too, Ruben. Yep.
Yeah, the whole rack. So he's definitely breaking good. It's just, I think the biggest part tonight was the moisture in that room. Started off, I think his first hit was a miscue, but he's definitely he's been making that tip do its job on these final racks. Let's see if he can finish strong with a 10. Oh, look what I see.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, definitely. He don't want to mess around with that 9 right now. He just wants a point at a time, trying to finish strong with a 10.
Yeah, this shot right here would test your blood right here. Struck this bad, but it struck this ball in.
When it rains, it pours, I guess.
This shot isn't easy, that's for sure.
Oh, nice try, Chuck. All right, so that gave him a 4. Finishes with a 26. All right, let's go over to Dennis. Let's see if he can put some more points up and finish strong. Congratulations for moving on, sir. There it is. 1 down, 2 down. And it stops at 2.
Nice touchy shot. Good shot. That side pocket plays big there. Chose to draw it. I was thinking hit top and come around it. Oh, wow. Oh, it still goes.
Oh, it went in.
Wow. The first fluke of the night. We got to have a category for flukes.
There goes Hector asking for another trophy. Look at that. Oh, no. Look at that. That magic Rex helping him.
Calling it back here.
A little close. Oh, that would have gone in, but he didn't call it down there. So that gives him a high run of 8. All right.
Well,
Let me wrap this up. We're going to go over the stats. Dennis finishes with a 49. Not the highest we've seen, but it's enough for the win. So, Hector, let me add this up.
Yeah, I mean it was a tough out, tough. Both players struggle, but then again, it's almost 12:30 in the morning over here Central Time, so I'm sure over there, where Chuck's at, it's late. So I'm sure he's tired. He has some dealings with some moisture on the balls. Just getting off work. Kind of cold, not hitting balls. And it kind of showed, but he's not out of it. He's still on the B side. We've seen Chuck shoot. We know it's not how you shoot. So, be confident in that, Chuck, that, you can shoot better than that. So, and Dennis has always been consistent. Like I said, silent assassin. You know, Dennis is always putting his best foot forward and, showing his heart and always right there in the thick of things. He's never going to stop playing. He's always going to do his thing. And that's what he did tonight. He got the win. And I think it's his first time beating Chuck. So, congrats, Dennis. Good shooting, man.
Yeah, definitely showed a lot of wit. I mean, he led the whole way. Not, in the beginning it was a little rough, but he did have a lead throughout the whole match.
Yeah, the first rack, Chuck scored 2 and Dennis scored 3. And then Dennis kept
exactly.
all rolling.
Exactly. So let me go over Dennis's stats real quick now that we're having. Congratulations, Dennis, and moving on, by the way.
Yep.
So the most impressive one I see, he had 16 balls on the break. I mean, that's pretty solid. Those are all solid points right there. He had a high run of 17, and he only had one dry break. Ended it with a 49. Anything else you got for him?
He had one foul and he had a very, very important table run. Yep. He had
Yep.
one foul, one
Oh, yeah,
table
he had
run.
one table run for sure.
Yep. And he only had a one dry break. Well, that was killer. And actually, Chuck only had 2 dry breaks. Well, he was breaking pretty good too, but he just every time he break, it was like all the balls just cluster up on the where that magic rack is. Just couldn't get a good solid, good clean break. All the balls spread out nicely. And his high run was 17 for Dennis, and Chuck's high run was 4.
Yeah.
And I think
So let me
Chuck
put
had
up.
had 11 balls on
banner.
the break. If
So,
I had it right.
yeah, Dennis moves on. He will be meeting Tim Z. And Dennis, you know who Tim Z is, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played him though.
No, Tim Z is one of our original players. And I'll tell you what, if there's somebody, me and Tim ended up playing in a final over at Bang Time Billiard Bang Time. I forgot. But either way, Tim's no slouch. He's definitely gonna keep an eye on your break tonight. And he knows he's definitely gonna be gonna need him to,
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take Dennis lightly. I don't care who he's playing. And if you do take him lightly, you're going to make a mistake and it's going to bite you. I'll tell you that right now.
yeah, like I said,
You got to take Dennis. Yeah, you got to take him. He's out to kill you.
Silent assassin for no reason. I mean, he's got that same look whether he wins or loses. He's just there to play, right?
Exactly.
That is
when I was playing him on Discord, I remember him saying, I was like, "Great bank, Dennis." He was like, "It's just basic math, Hector." And that got me thinking. I mean, he's real technical on the table. He's real technical.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Cool. So, Dennis, any words, buddy?
Even though I didn't shoot well, I really try to stay calm. You get down on yourself, nothing's going to go well after that. So I just try and stay nice and even. Underlying, yeah, I'm feeling it a bit, but I don't try and let the emotions get onto the table.
Yeah, that's definitely a big key. I mean, especially when you see your opponent struggling. I mean, it could definitely affect you. I mean, a lot of times we do shoot to our opponent's level, and we seen it when you had to put a little bit of forward on that one shot, and he's just finished scratching on that other one. And when we do see our our opponents struggle, it does put things in our mind where, we don't want to be doing the same things. So you definitely did have to do a little bit of mental strength and stay within your own game. You definitely did well to get the win tonight. It wasn't, like you said, your best night, but I mean, if we've known anybody to put in the work and work on whatever fault they had that day, and we definitely do expect some improvements from you on the next one. So good luck on your next round against Tim. Like I said, it'll be a pleasure to watching you shoot and seeing what kind of improvements you come in with, the next time you play. So good luck on your next one, buddy. Let's get a word in with Chuck, because like I said, Chuck don't have no quit. Right now, I think he's catching up to Dennis, but unfortunately. So Chuck, well, how cold is it? How cold is it in the room, Chuck?
It's not cold. It's just where it had rained and it's got the moisture and it's like sticky. The balls are sticky. The tip feels sticky. It's just bad playing conditions right now. It was throwing the ball.
Sticky, icky.
No, I was throwing my shots, all over the place. But hey,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I tell you, you could even hear it before you clean the balls. You could even hear it that it wasn't gripping the ball every time you hit it. It was sliding, and I mean, nobody can make a shot like that. This game is, you have to be so perfect with having a straight stick, a perfect tip. All the conditions have to be right, and unfortunately, one of the biggest ones is having perfect contact with that leather tip and that round object that we're trying to make go straight. So tough break today, Chuck. You're definitely still in it, bud. It's not easy playing at 1 o'clock in the morning as well, 1 a.m. in your time. So good luck.
It's 1:30 now.
Yeah. But
Yes.
Other than that, any closing thoughts, Hector?
No, not too much. Just good luck to you, Dennis. Congrats. Chuck's still in it. He's still gonna fight, and I'm sure he'll do well.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and close this show out. If you enjoyed what you saw today, like I said, we did have a little rough going because of the weather and all that, but if you liked what you see, make sure you give Chuck a ring on his email at backyardbilliards2002@yahoo.com. If you didn't do it now. Go ahead and like the video, share it, comment, and subscribe. And here's one more look at the brackets. Let me tell you the updates. So we got J-Mac advancing over Rush. It'll be Hector versus J-Mac, Wolf versus Darren, myself, Ruben versus Marco, and Tim Z just got his new opponent, which is the silent assassin, Dennis. And of course, we still got the B side. Stick around, even if it's 84 years later. We'll definitely get it done. So we're going to go ahead and close the show. I'm telling you, what would Chuck do? He'll play in better conditions next time, that's for sure. So tough break tonight, but like I said, one thing Chuck does have is a burning desire. So make sure, like I said, join us on the next one. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Appreciate the live audience always showing up and showing support for these guys, whether they're running one ball or whether they're running the whole rack. We always do appreciate all the positivity out there. Thank you guys. Without you guys, we'll just be talking to ourselves. And that's about it, right, Hector?
That's it.
All right. Thank you guys. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, check out the tournament at Backyard Billiards on YouTube.